Here's one thing I'm going to illustrate with you, and this is very important. And it links back to that movie, Inside Out. Okay? Who wants to play anxiety? Raise your hand. Come on up. He is anxiety. Okay? You stand right here.
Now, before things start getting intense here, if you're looking to go through a similar process yourself and receive direct feedback from me personally, no matter where you find yourself in the world, then click the link below this video right now and apply for online coaching. This is my signature program, so click the link and I'll see you in there.
You're experiencing anxiety right now, so it's like he showed up. Now, what's the traditional self-help approach when anxiety kicks in? Get rid of it. Step it up. Desensitize yourself, which is terrible advice, by the way. I hate progressive desensitization. Now, I do think it's better than nothing, but it's a stepping stone and it will never get you to where you want to be. Meaning, most people say they experience what you're experiencing, and I know exactly what it's like. I came from being so anxious. They would come up here and they're like, okay, let's barrel through. And they would take you and say, get out of here, push you out, and just, I'm confident. And ultimately, it's like that movie Fight Club. Anyone see Fight Club? Yeah. There's a scene where he puts, which weirdly enough, I have a little mark here, he puts acid on the guy's hand. Do not do this. Cut out of context. Acid on the hand. And he's holding his hand, and the guy's feeling the pain. Right? So it's Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Edward Norton's like, oh, it's hurting. And he tries to go to his happy place. So you'll see him dissociate from the feeling of pain. And he goes to this kind of igloo-y snow area with penguins going down slides. And Brad Pitt is like, no, stay with the pain. Stay with it. That's what a lot of us do with progressive desensitization, is we experience the anxiety, and instead of staying with it, we push it away. We're like, nope, whoop, go to my happy place. Desensitize, get used to it. And then the longer you do that, the more you desensitize, the more you ultimately disown anxiety. And it can help temporarily, but it'll never help all the way. And what happens is as soon as you stop desensitizing yourself, the anxiety's back. So it's not permanent. So unless your strategy is, hey, till the day I die, I'm going to do my little anxiety challenges. Sorry, grandkids. Got to do the challenges. Screw that. It's not about desensitizing, it's about resensitizing. Meaning, the urge now to push that anxiety away, to seem confident, foot down on that. Instead, it's welcome the anxiety. For real. And an exercise you can all do, by the way, at home is take a cold shower and relax into the cold. For real. You'll notice the cold when it hits your body, and I dare you all to do this tomorrow. Challenge. Do it tomorrow. Cold, you'll feel your body resist. And your job is to not resist, because that's easy, to go like, cold. It's relax. And you'll sense a back and forth. Oh, it's cold. Oh, relax. Welcome it. Same here with your anxiety. The problem is there's a battle right now. There is anxiety, and a part of you saying, this is not okay. I cannot be feeling this. What about saying, it's okay to feel this? And that's what you notice, is that it's not the thing, it's your relationship with that thing. Back to Buddhism. No attachment, no aversion. It's not emotions that cause suffering, it's the relationship you have with certain emotions. If you were born in a society where people said, feeling anxiety is awesome, what would happen if you felt it right now?
It would be okay.
Yeah. Like imagine people were not anxious enough. All of you signed up for a course to be more anxious. And you're like, tell me how to be more anxious. I'm just too confident. What's wrong with me? Well, what would happen? If you were anxious, you'd be like, look at me, everyone. I did it. I'm anxious. Woohoo! So notice, it's the labels. Now, back to Inside Out. Let's take this a level further. Let's bring you up. Come on up. You up. Come on up. You up and you up. Come on up. All the way to the front. We're going to do a real life Inside Out scene, okay? So, you're going to go right in the middle in front. We have anxiety here, okay? We're going to have happiness. Here's happiness. I want a big smile. You're happiness. Here is, who do you want to be? You can pick any emotion. Here's boredom, just right there. Here is anger. Okay, act it. Here's anger. And here is, who do you want to be?
I'm nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like anxiety, but
Okay.
we'll take passion. Your passion.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, right there. So we have passion, anger, boredom, happy, anxious. Now, for all of you, this is a very graphic illustration, but all of us have these different emotions within us. Now, due to the way that we are conditioned, what happens? We play favorites. So, who are the favorites here? Passion. It's gladiator. Yes? No? Passion? Yeah. You're on the good side, so you can stand right here. Anger. You're on the bad side, anger. You're not a favorite kid. Favorite kids on this side, non-favorite kids here. Boredom. Boo. Happiness. You're the hero, happiness. You're our golden child. Anxiety on this side. So notice how there are two columns. The good and the bad. Now, have you ever heard of the term inner child or inner child work? Yes or no? Yes. If you have an inner child, that means you're also a parent to this inner child, right? Yes. Meaning that most of you are abusive parents. You are the most abusive, cruel parents ever. Not to real kids, I hope. To your inner children. Because what do? Say, passion or happiness show up. Are we happy? We're like, yes, come on, you're so great. I love you, my children. Do you want more ice cream? You're the best. Boredom, anger, anxiety. Get out of my sight, you disgusting pieces of shit. That's what we all do. That bad. And what I'm doing here isn't even as bad as what we do to ourselves. If you saw someone treating a real child the way that you treat your inner children, you'd call the cops. Just verbalize out loud that voice in your head. What we say to ourselves, just how horrible and toxic and abusive it is. Now, what if you saw her doing that, or me doing that, and I come up to you and I'm like, hey, everyone, I don't feel too good inside. What would you say? Well, no shit. Look at your family dynamic. It's terribly toxic. No, I don't think it's that. I think that if I throw more money, I think we'll be a happy family. What do y'all think? Some more money, happy family? Maybe some more approval, no? Yes. Hey everyone, let's put on a happy front. Everyone smile, strangers are here. Smile! We're so happy here. Did it help behind the scenes? No. That's what we all do with ourselves. So notice how it doesn't matter what the neighbors think or so on, it's work within yourself. And here's the key, it's no longer playing favorites. No longer abusing different parts of yourself. Meaning, they all serve a purpose. They all do. What purpose does anger serve? How does anger help you?
Boundaries.
Boundaries, exactly. Anger will show us when things are not okay. What if someone stood up and just spit in her face right now? Do you want to experience anger if that happens?
Yes.
Yeah? Good. You don't want to be like, more, please. You want to be like, yes, no, hey, that's not okay. That's what anger shows you. It's something is not okay. It's like a red light blinking. Beep, beep, beep. Now, on the flip side, though, getting nuanced for some people, that red light is going off nonstop. That's why people want to get rid of this, because they're run by it. No, you don't want to get rid of it. You want to develop that healthy relationship with it. But you want it to activate. For real. Yes. Same with, say, anxiety, or say you take fear. It shows you that there's a threat. What if someone pulls out a gun right now? Do you want to experience fear? Yes. Yeah. Do you want to let go of that fear? let's meditate the bullets, everyone. We'll meditate them away. No, you want to experience fear. It's healthy that it activates then. So every part of us has a role, and we must honor that. So it's about embodying all this, not being attached and not resisting. Now, what does apathy do? It resists everything. Apathy is, I'm just not going to feel. I hate you too, I hate you too, I hate feeling altogether. And you get out of being swung back and forth. Not good. It is important to escape the swing, though, but you escape it by embracing everything and no longer playing favorites. Now, here's what will happen when you start doing this. Let's just say for the majority of your life, these have been your favorite kids, and you've been beating these kids and locking them in like a Harry Potter room under the closet, okay? And suddenly you find out about inner child and self-love and embracing parts of yourself. Anger, do you want to come up? We like you now. Is she going to trust us if our entire lives we've just been beating her? Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. And suddenly one day we're like, hey, here, come sit on our lap. It's okay. It's okay. We like you now. We like you. She going to trust us? No. So you're going to have to actually spend some time developing trust again between you and the different emotions. And not just that, but when you welcome these emotions back, they're going to have a lot to say. If you welcome them back and hug them, they might actually start crying or just expressing and embodying all the things that you've been stuffing away for so long. And what do people do? It's like they hug them a bit, like, I'm going to embrace my emotions. And they're like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? And that's terrible too. Like imagine, we'll take you boredom. Say that's your child, and he comes up crying. And you were like, okay, it's okay. Would it make things worse if after a minute you're like, are you done crying now? Yeah. How would you treat it if it was your actual kid? You would say, hey, keep feeling what you're feeling, and I'm going to be with you as you feel it, no matter how long it takes. That's actually letting go. If any of you do some of my letting go meditations, and after the meditation you're looking at like, is the feeling gone? That's no different than telling your own kid like, are you done feeling that yet? No, it's take as much time. Hey, if you need more time, that's okay. If you don't fully trust me yet, that's okay. I am here and I will be here, and if you have to feel that forever, I will be with you forever, because you are me. And the more you start doing that just on a daily basis, this is more on the external, the better. So back to you, even with the anxiety, welcome it. This is your inner child speaking up like, hey, we're anxious. Be like, it's okay. I will embody you. I'm here. And think of all these different aspects, like everyone on your side here with you.
Yeah.
So, that being said, because anxiety will love this, scream as loud as you can. Whew. I'm ready. Let's do it. Now think of whatever's kicking in right now, inner children. Are you going to stuff them down like, get out, gotta be cool, gotta scream loud? Or are you going to embody them? Welcome them. Relax into them. Relax into the scream even. Don't try to perform, express. If it helps to, you can look at the faces around you. These are all your emotions. They're on your side. All these parts are on your side. You got this. Deep breaths. Surrender. Don't fight it. The pain you're experiencing is fighting it. Let go. Beautiful. Bring it in. That was absolutely beautiful. For real. How do you feel right now? And tell them, how do you feel? That seemed like it was in there for a long time and needed to come out. For real.
Yes.
Notice the relief too, by the way. Doesn't mean you're going to feel better per se, but it feels like it's more okay to be some of you.
Yes.
What's your mind saying? How do you feel?
I feel better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was your mind saying right before screaming? There was all that resistance. What was it saying?
I was so anxious what others will think of me and how they will perceive me, how I will look.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's gone. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Give her a hand again, everyone. Beautiful. Now, last thing with this is that for you, first of all, one, massive respect. That was really inspiring, where even for myself, because I've seen a lot of people do this, I was seeing you on the fence and I saw that resistance. I was like, I literally thought there's only two ways it goes. Either full stifle doesn't do it, or it's going to be 180 on the other side, and it was. And that was awesome to see, for real.
Thank you.
That was, we're finally seeing the real you. It was beautiful. But remember for yourself is that here there was a situation that helped you remember who you are.
Yeah.
But after this event, you're going to find your way back to the default. Meaning, give it tomorrow, maybe a week, maybe a month, you're going to be back to, I'm anxious again.
Yeah.
And this is where you will have to remember what we talked about here,
Yeah.
and remember the experience. Meaning, if you did this once, you can do it again.
Yeah.
And it was a bluff. That fear saying, don't do it, they're going to perceive you this way. It was a bluff, it wasn't real.
Yeah.
So don't always trust anxiety. Do you trust anything anyone ever says to you? Yes, no? Really, are you sure? Good. That applies to anxiety as well. Don't always trust it. Don't always trust your mind. They're going to think this. Be like, what? What are you talking about? Call your mind out more. For real. Because what you think is your mind, more often than not, is your ego. Call it out. Put your foot down. Don't always trust it. And ultimately, follow relief. And a big question, too, is, what am I attached to? What am I resisting? I'm attached to being cool. I'm resisting people see this. If there's no resistance and you're like, here, I'm okay being seen. Relief. It's okay to be me. And like I said, that's ultimately the goal. What I personally realized, what I've seen in my clients is the more you start letting go, which isn't getting rid of, it's letting go of attachment and resistance within yourself. Attachment to the good, resistance to the bad. This is just purely emotion. This also applies to aspects, right? There's all these things we've ultimately labeled as unacceptable within us. Say your loudness is an example, and say you're a child and you start speaking up at a restaurant. Maybe me as a parent, I'm like, hey, shh, there's people around. You're being disruptive. As a child, you have a very limited perspective. You might say, oh, well, my parent doesn't love me right now. They just told me to be quiet. I was being myself. They told me to be quiet. If they don't love me, they could get rid of me and abandon me. And what if they abandon me? Can I survive on my own as a child? No. So your survival instinct kicks in. So how are you going to get my love, or so you think? Again, child's perspective is you're going to team with me and we're going to gang up on loudness. Being loud, you're now in the bad column. And we create a split. Acceptable me, unacceptable me. There are unacceptable emotions, unacceptable thoughts, unacceptable beliefs, unacceptable experiences, aka traumatic experiences, and we all create this split within. Now, the bigger the split, the more it's saying it's not okay to be all that is me. It's only okay to be this amount of me. And then, of course, you have anxiety because you only want people to see this and you're hiding the rest. And then you never feel at home within your body and you can never truly relax within you. And then the classic self-improvement ego trap is people try to amplify the acceptable. Throw money at it. Throw approval and success at it. Did I compensate enough now for all the unacceptable? It's not about compensating. It's about dissolving the split. And once more, that doesn't mean saying all those things are okay, but it's saying all those things are me. I can be me. And you will notice too, a final thing for all of you to think about is that the more you are in a hurry to get somewhere, or the more you even want to get somewhere, which a question I get a lot is, Julien, when will I let go completely? And my answer is always when you stop asking the question. Why is that? Because it's a snarky, funny comeback. No, it's not. but it's actually deep. It's snarky, funny, and deep. Meaning, what motivates that question? Not being okay with who you are now. I don't like this. When will I let go and like myself? And that's what I say when you stop asking the question. Because when you finally start liking you and feeling like it's okay to be you, that question just stops popping in your mind. That's when you made it. And that's the key. Now, final thing, that's also when you might fall off letting go. Because you're like, I feel so great being me, I don't need to let go anymore. And then the ego seeps in. So be careful. But that's the goal. The goal isn't out there, it's not in the future, it's here. It's letting go of every single part of you that is saying, it's not okay to be this. It's not okay to be me. It's not okay to feel this. Let go. Be this. And then from there, live. So, something to think about, but for you, massive respect. And let's do one last thing, just for fun. Let's welcome all the emotions. Let's do a big line here in front. Everyone up front. Come on up front, right in the middle. Yeah. Your happiness, you better have a big smile. Now, all of you together in synchronicity, I want the loudest scream. Match her. 3, 2, 1. Give him a hand! Come on!
Now, what you just watched here is just a small piece of a larger system and process. So what you want to do now is click this video here to see exactly what I'm talking about and how it all fits together.